Hey everybody, this is Gautam Govindan.
This is Shamik Chakrabarti, and this is Broke Studio, the podcast with.
No edits. Let's go.
Today we have a very special guest. We've been trying to book him for 2 years. That's why we haven't been doing the podcast. And
Yeah.
That's what we'll say. It's Kenny Sebastian, everybody.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me, guys.
Thank you for picking up the mic, which was there all this time.
Yeah, it was I did the mic drop before the episode starts.
That's how good it is.
That's how good it is, man.
It's pre-mic dropped, this episode. Welcome. Thank you so much for doing this. Kenny Sebastian, you are a comedian.
I am a comedian.
Editor.
Director.
That's not your second credit, I'm sure.
No. Actually, my first credit is editor.
That's where you started with.
That's true.
And you used to edit other people's work.
I used to do corporate videos in Bangalore, actually. A lot of the
Oh.
internal videos. One early video was carpooling instruction video
Wow.
for, I
Oh.
think, Infosys. And I had to edit and talk to people.
It was
Did-
serious.
Did you do those sexual harassment videos as well?
No,
Okay.
I missed out on that.
I think you should tell the full term, you should say. Prevention of
Sorry,
sexual
sorry.
harassment.
Oh, that one I've done. I've not done the sexual harassment.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, they're like, this guy's good with the carpool. You know, he's ready for the next level.
Yeah.
But wait, this carpool video, it's like a serious video with
Yeah,
employees only,
You know,
or
like,
actors.
when you work in a company and you see like an email from your HR saying, like, hey, here are the instructions for the carpool.
Huh.
And then you press the link and it says, hi, building A will exit from this exit and get into your carpool.
Yeah.
That video, somebody had to shoot and edit.
Oh,
And actually, on a serious note, like, I was very good at making uncomfortable people comfortable on camera. So I used to keep getting the gig again.
so
the-
you used to shoot and edit,
And, yeah.
through it, end to end.
end to end. And I used to like have this gag where I couldn't tell them it's just me.
Hmm.
So I used to pretend I had a team.
Yeah.
So then I have to be like, hey, I'll get back to my editing team. And weirdly, they took me more seriously that way.
Yeah.
That's true, dude. That's how
Yeah.
you learned that lesson early. I learned it too many years into
Yeah.
comedy. Where I'm like, I only negotiate.
Yeah, negotiate.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta pretend like there's a team. I mean, now I have a team.
Yeah, because now the manager can say that, oh, he's very unhappy. You can't be like, I'm
Yeah.
unhappy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very angry now.
Did you have like slightly different personas when you played you wore your editing hat and your shooting hat?
No. I mean, I never spoke to them as a different character.
Huh.
But like, if I had a friend coming as my...
Hello?
Yeah. Why am I Chinese?
They're like, they don't even suspect it's not another person.
Are we
Why do
trying
you have
the
a friend like
accent?
this?
Are we trying the accent? No, right?
No. I mean, you can try whatever.
No.
You are doing yourself, so you do what you want.
No, but I had to get a second cameraman. I just call a friend and be like, all you have to do is just make sure the red light is on.
Okay.
So then I used to be like, my camera person. They used to be like, chief.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's cool. So you started working very early, right?
Yeah,
Like
man.
while you were studying or before?
17. My dad...
17. School.
17, yeah, in school. My dad had started his own company and his office building was right next to my school. So after school, I used to just go hang out in the office and then I used to offer to do graphic design for...
Oh,
Because I was good with like basic graphic design.
got it.
Hmm.
So his first workable logo for his company I made.
Okay.
I mean, that's very sweet. They're like, my son's making it, let's use it.
Did you get paid?
No, my dad didn't pay.
Hmm.
Then I started doing journals.
You should take this up with him, man.
Yeah, dude. I actually felt a little bad when he asked. I was like, fuck, dude.
Like pocket money should go up or something.
No. And then I did a college journal for Christ College. That was my first paying gig.
Hmm.
Nice.
And then I gave that money to my dad, dude. And my dad took it also like a
What?
shameless fellow.
Dude, Christ College has given so many gigs to so many people. And
Yeah.
it's your first. I mean, there was a time when I
Sorry,
started,
not Christ. St. John's Medical College.
Well,
How could I mess
different.
that up?
I
completely
take it
different.
back.
They
Nobody
have-
does gigs for
Yeah,
St. John's.
Not
man.
me.
St. John's Medical College.
My cousin was in the college and he was also sweet. He was like, his name was also Kevin.
Hmm.
And he was like, my cousin does graphic design. So let's get him to do it. So I worked on it for 3 months.
Oh.
And the lady who was organizing it was very tough to deal with. So I got my initial client training
Yeah.
Hmm.
from them. So that was my first. I think I made $4,000 from it. And I heard somewhere you're supposed to give your parents
The first.
pay. But my dad took it, man.
From the
Yeah.
Parents Weekly
Yeah.
newspaper. You
Yeah.
So
Parents
dad, all the dads are publishing.
Yeah.
This is like a second stream of income for the dad. Like my
Passive.
son
Yeah.
will give it.
Parents Weekly. That.
But you studied we were talking earlier that we are two classic engineers who did only engineering and all the things parents want you to do. So
Yeah.
we want to understand the other side.
How did you convince your parents to do arts? Or maybe the logo was where he was like, okay, he needs to learn more.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Like my dad doesn't remember this. By the way, I was also on the engineering path.
Okay.
I went for that entrance exam.
Yeah, the
coaching.
Yeah,
and all of that.
CET. You wrote the CET. or
No,
what?
I went for the coaching for
Okay.
CET.
Okay.
I did 11th and 12th computer science.
Ah.
And then
We
I,
saw your marks. It's little weak
Yeah.
only.
hey,
It's
I
on
had
LinkedIn.
distinction, bro.
Distinction.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was distinctly 73%. It was
The fuck? What is this? A roasting podcast?
Sorry, one of our habits is we go to LinkedIn and see what people have put there. And
I knew it was a mistake.
so randomly we will mention things from your
Yeah.
past. But the 70-something%, you were
Yeah.
like a serious.
How do you know
student.
that I have? Oh,
I mean,
told
that's pretty
distinction.
terrible. 73. Where did you lose marks in?
You were too busy acquiring real skills with the
Yeah.
computer.
Maths, dude. I lost all.
Maths.
It was maths.
Yeah, maths. I'm bad.
Yeah, like I'll tell you one math problem. You should. When your dad asks for your 4,000, don't give it. That's the math I've learned.
You have 4,000. Your dad asked you for 4,000. How much
Kenny
do you
has
give?
4,000. His father asked for it.
Dad asked
How much will he have at the end?
Shit, dude,
Calculate their
that's
ages.
So funny. Shit, dude. I didn't know my math issues translate into this also.
Oh my
man.
god! But you did I know you've mentioned this on other podcasts, but what did you study? How many year course? What was
So
it?
no, I made a
Yeah.
deal with my dad.
Okay.
So
Oh.
in 10th or 11th is when YouTube came to India.
Who? YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Sorry, my bad.
Don't fuck it up. Who? 2008 or
Yeah.
2007.
Huh.
And I saw like kids my age making videos,
Okay.
like white kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And back then, I don't know if people remember, back then there was no agency given to children.
No.
So I was like, oh, so children can be allowed to shoot and edit
Correct.
and upload and tell stories. So then I was like, I want to make films. That's it. And when I told my dad in 11th, I'm making films. 10th standard board exams time was when I started making videos. And my dad was like, absolutely not. I said, Dad, I want to go to Bombay. I want to go to film school. My dad's like, absolutely not. Then I did more research and all famous guys were like, oh, film school sucks. Like Spielberg is like, film school sucks. Then I'm like, but I'll go to Bombay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then my dad is like, okay, relax. Let's have a deal. He has no memory of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you get distinction in 12th, you do well in computer science, you can join any degree.
Oh.
But he said it has to be a degree. Don't do diploma and all.
Yeah, fair enough.
We all know what happens to people who do diploma.
Yeah.
So I was like, any degree. He's like, any degree. So I got distinction. I said, Dad, I want to do arts
Yeah.
because I'll have enough free time to do theatre and
This is
music.
like
and
very the plot of an education porn, like any degree.
Dude,
No,
yeah.
any degree.
I really said any degree. He's like, any degree. Dude, you know what? It paid off. I think for Oven, which we use for the US stores, you need to have a minimum bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
So if I had not listened to my dad, I couldn't have like toured with stand up.
Oh, you mean for the visa?
Yeah, minimum
okay.
is a bachelor's degree.
Wow, dude. I didn't know that's where that'll come to bite you.
There are a lot of people who go to the US who I doubt have a degree.
No, O1
People I
visa,
know.
like artist visa.
Artist visa. They don't
So-
want some random artist. They want him to study a little bit and then
Yeah.
Well educated.
So,
So,
but
so I did 4
yeah.
years of painting.
painting
Painting.
in
Go ahead, I always sarcastic.
No, I'm asking. Painting this. Is that the name of the course? In your certificate, it's like Kenny Sebastian,
Painting?
Bachelor
No.
of Painting.
Bachelor of Visual Arts.
That's
Ah,
right.
there you
This is
go.
what
See,
I'm
that-
talking
that
about.
makes
Sorry,
it look
man.
awesome.
Let me tell you something. I have a theory. The more, not this is maybe wrong, but the more cool the name sounds, the
Yeah.
more suspicious I am
Yeah.
about that thing. I have
Mass
a-
communication.
Mass
Fucking
communication.
crazy.
It's just, what is it?
So I think people
Talking
can,
to overweight people?
I've so when you talk to a lot of overweight people,
Yeah.
it's mass communication.
I mean, that was my childhood
You're saying that
interpretation.
overweight
of it.
people have a lot of mass.
Mass.
Okay. Mass
Yeah.
is different from weight.
It is different from
Yeah,
weight.
it's-
Oh, they taught that in
Yeah.
visual arts.
So physics was good.
That's what I got. I got 85 in physics and
That's horrible. In my house, they would have killed me.
Wait,
That's
you're
bad.
Honor
seriously-
killing, Rabin.
See?
85? Yeah, CBSE.
It's
Honor
bad.
killing.
It's
How much
it's-
you guys got, dude?
I got 93.
I got 99 in physics. And
Okay.
my
And I'm a physics, sir. I'm taking overall 93.
yeah, same 93 overall.
Yeah.
Overall?
Yeah.
Oh,
And that was
damn.
like a bad day. at
And you
work
can
for us.
see this reflects in the difference in our career.
Yeah.
No, to be
That's-
honest, I thought I could
That's
have
what we
gone
don't
to
even know what
engineering
O1
college.
visa
dude.
is. You're like, O1, what's O1?
Honestly, you did the right thing because board exams, like I regret how much I studied for board exams.
Yeah.
Because Like I was like, some point in my life they should ask me. Even today, I feel someone should ask, "Hey, how much you got in physics?"
So you're saying it didn't help at all? I'm sure it helped with the college.
It helps with confidence. It helped me with
No,
confidence.
college it helps. Getting into college,
Yeah,
it
right?
helps. Yeah, and then I mean, like, but college didn't help
Oh.
overall.
I think it's a double-edged sword because people in college were like, "Where is that 99 physics brain?" You're acting
You really
like,
got 99.
I got really got
physics?
99.
Damn. Bro.
Yeah, that's my. I peaked early.
Oh, but I'm so glad I did computer science, dude. Like a lot of
72 is not doing computer science.
Stop it. You're like you
browsed
dropped out.
You know what? It's okay, bro. Vulnerability is the new punk rock.
You dropped out like before only. Like,
Yeah.
Just like you did the Bill Gates thing before.
Well,
going.
okay, let me reframe it. When I went to the painting college, they were like, "Why are you here?"
Why
Yeah.
you're too
Yeah,
overqualified.
you should have gone to done engineering. I was
Understood.
like,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, fair.
I'm overqualified,
Bro,
Yeah.
this, you know what? I once did this GRE coaching I went for, and they do what you call it, like a diagnostic test, as if there's some medical professionals,
Yeah.
they call it that, to see where you stand before the coaching.
Yeah.
And I scored so high, they put me up, they're like, "You're the highest ever scorer." The teacher was like, "Bro, you teach me."
Are you serious?
And then with that confidence, I signed up. Slowly, my grades went down. I did the whole course. By the end, 3 guys had beaten me, dude. And they're like, "What happened to that? No education."
So
education.
I think me feeling like I didn't get good marks has maybe motivated me to work
True.
really hard.
You're
True.
right.
Maybe it's that. Oh,
You're right. On the other hand, I just took a nap after my 99. I'm
No,
like,
same thing for me. IIT coaching,
Dude.
like I was like acing it at the coaching center, and then my parents came to just check on my progress, and I was listening, and so they were like, go away. Let me tell the truth to your parents. My prof was like, he's a genius.
Oh.
He's an unbelievable. I heard all of that, and I
Oh,
was
damn.
like, what a guy I am.
you
Yeah.
should never hear
Nothing.
that.
And then I bombed so hard.
Hey, listen, relax. We know what you did after that.
No,
I
after
don't know
that-
if you know this guy.
What he did?
This guy is he got the highest in the CAT percentile of his year on
Not
on the-
highest.
Whatever, top 4.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. yeah.
Dude, he's
No, I
99.
picked- yeah.
This guy, 99.99999 something
Oof.
percentile. This
Yeah.
guy is.
All these math numbers is like making me sick. dude.
Can we get you something to paint?
Yeah, I just need to
No, but so in
unwind.
painting schools, how long is this course? It's a 4-year course.
4 year, yeah.
And what are the subjects?
So for the first year, you do all. It's kind of like a medical degree. where you do
You paint a liver.
you do painting, you do graphic design, you do sculpture, and you do art history.
Okay. Oh, then
Artistry.
you choose your electives.
Yeah, you choose your specialization
major.
from second year onwards,
And what did
and
you
you
go?
can choose a minor as well.
What did you do?
Not a child,
All right.
a subject.
Yeah.
So I chose painting as my major and sculpture as my minor.
Holy shit. Those are the big, like those are the
Yeah, top
top ones. That's like the neuroscience of
Yeah.
painting.
Yeah, dude. I mean, again, I don't know if you're fucking it up, but I think it fundamentally, like, it set the foundation of, like, strengthening the neural pathways for if I have an idea in my head,
Hmm.
I can recreate it in the real world.
Nice.
That it just strengthened that and it reflected into everything. Like, if you can see a face in your head and you can sculpt it, and if you see like an image in your head and you can draw it, then like writing an idea is so much easier faithfully. Like,
Hmm.
and it's kind of insane, dude. Like, isn't it? I feel it's kind of insane that if your human brain can think of something, but you can't recreate it.
Yeah, your brain.
Your
can do it,
hand
you
doesn't
can't
have
draw
this.
it.
It's so bizarre to me that
Hmm.
we all should be taught that. I feel.
I agree, dude. We're losing. Forget drawing. We're losing the skill of writing. I mean, because
Yeah.
you barely write. right?
Yeah.
I only write stand up sometimes now. I otherwise I'm typing or I'm just jotting
Yeah,
it
I
down on the
think
phone.
it really
Do
something
you ever
happens.
sign after a long time and you're
Oh
like,
my
who
god!
is
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
guy?
I'm like, this is
Yeah.
forged.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Dude,
That's a forgery.
when you go to the bank to fill up that
Yeah.
form
Yeah.
for the check, my hands paining, dude.
When you see a pen tied to a chain,
yeah.
this pen is committed for life to this building.
And that pen is like abused, dude.
yeah. Oh god! And then I always those 4 different colored booklets are like,
Yeah.
they're blue color, one white.
I
color.
always ask
Yeah.
just to piss off the. So that watchman is doing all the work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He's a generalist.
Above
He's
and
doing
beyond.
everything.
Everything be like ahead of the cage he's doing. Behind
Yeah.
the cage, like some
He
10
can
people.
slowly just open a branch outside and be
Yeah.
like, come to me only.
And he's holding that gun the whole time.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Lego gun.
I'm like,
Yeah.
how many days before you use this to rob this bank you work in?
Yeah.
But you guys ever see that guy with the gun outside the bank, and if you feel like if a robbery happened here,
Yeah.
we are not safe with that gun, dude. It looks like a pellet gun.
Dude, if you see, I feel in terms of, I had a bit about this, like in hierarchy of security guards, the bank, they don't look like they can, as you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to a jewelry shop, bro,
Oh, yeah.
they'll punch the shit out of you.
Jewelry
man.
shop, you feel like there are undercover people also.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
some
yeah.
people, like, you see
It's-
muscles in the person showing.
It's-
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
it's like in the American movies, the US Marshals.
Yeah, US
They're
Marshals.
flying plain clothes.
Yeah.
Anything happens, one guy comes and tackles.
And like, even if you pass by, that guy in the chair just stares at you like,
yeah.
you want to go, bro?
Yeah, they sort of evaluate you
Yeah.
from the moment you're walking in.
Yeah,
Like,
but the hospitality in like a jewelry shop
Yeah.
is awesome. When you
Yeah.
go with like parents.
oh, you just have three juices.
Yeah,
and
Hey, have you gone
Stand.
through this, Govind? Have you gone through this?
Yeah, I've
he's
got-
Gotham, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well,
His last name is Gotham, but it's
But I mean, everyone calls you.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
sorry. I'm sorry about the computer science thing, man. I'm really sorry.
this is damn funny. In Bombay, everyone calls him Govind.
Yeah,
and he
I
doesn't
mean-
correct them.
Yeah.
By the way, to be fair, just
Yeah.
to
My
get
dad's
some
name is
brownie
Govind.
points, I'm the only one who pronounces your name correctly.
Yeah,
It's Shamik, not
Yeah.
That
Shamik.
doesn't matter. I don't
That's
care
true.
about that.
you know what?
It
That
doesn't-
no, that
it doesn't
he's
not-
Govind, bro. He's Govind.
These
Go
are
for
not transferable air miles.
Yeah. We don't share our feelings
Oh,
for
brownie
that. But his dad's name is Govind, so you are.
Yeah, my
addressing
dad's
his
name is
father.
Govind Menon.
I'm actually
Actually.
referring to your dad.
Yeah, well, surprise.
I don't care.
Wow, that would be the craziest.
How do you feel?
movie.
Top 4 in the country.
Top
He's doing podcasts.
It's like
Yeah.
top 20.
And now this is gonna be top 4 podcasts in India.
Hell
am I
yeah,
right? By
brother.
the time
Hell
this
yeah.
comes out.
I
In
mean,
the-
on a side note, I feel
Yeah.
like sometimes I see comments and people are like, a lot of engineers who didn't succeed got into comedy. And I'm like, it's actually the complete opposite. I
Yeah.
think the overachieving, really
Mm.
smart engineers get into comedy. So,
yeah, let's go with
that's
that.
just
I
praising
agree.
you, man.
That's true.
Too
man.
late.
It's
Ravindran.
like this guy, they come to watch his show just because, like, the people bring their parents because parents will be proud of him at least.
Yeah.
99.9%. They're like, you see this guy? Yeah, 99.9.
Like, isn't it like a thing? Like, every high paying engineer left their job and got into comedy. Like,
It's happened a
Viswa,
lot.
Karan,
It's
Upman.
all the IITians, a lot of
Yeah.
IITians. That's
Yeah.
true. But now every IITian does comedy. Like, it's a side profession.
Yeah,
for
they
them.
have a comedy club.
Yeah.
All IITs have a comedy club inside the IIT.
Dude, I was running late for a show in IIT Bombay, and I said I'm going to be 1.5 hours, like just pure standstill traffic. 1.5 hours late,
Oh.
and it's a competition inside IIT for stand up. So 20 comics are participating.
Dude, this is how I did stand up for the first
No, that
time.
is a cultural fest. This is
Mood Indigo, na?
intra IIT.
No, this is intra.
Oh, intra.
Small.
intra IIT.
Oh,
And they like
computer
20
science.
comics,
Yeah.
and then you'll close. And I'm running really late. I was panicking. They're like, don't worry, come whenever. They had 20 more waiting. 40 comics went up on stage. And then I went. I'm like, I don't think they need any more comedy right now. But I did the gig.
Yeah, it was good.
It was decent.
Okay.
Not great. It was alright.
wow.
But that's how big it is now.
That's the thing, no? Like, I mean, when we started, it was like 13, 14 years ago. But all of those people now know it's a viable thing to do.
Yeah.
So, like, they have had 10 years to, like, figure it out, see,
True.
learn. So, like, I don't know. It's going to be cool, man. Like, maybe 5-6 years from now, it's going to be like I don't know, they all graduate or
Do you
leave
think
their
they'll-
jobs at the same time.
Yeah. But do you think someone will catch that and make it a degree now? That's the other thing.
They tried
And
in the
formalize
US.
it.
I think in my brother-in-law Warren's college, the minors were like, he did what is it called? Elective is called?
Yeah.
He did an elective on comedy writing for television. It's
Uh,
part of his college
Oh.
curriculum.
That's a little more formulaic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Television comedy writing.
I think a formulaic
Yeah.
thing will come. Like
That's true.
Yeah.
There is that. But so, what is your final project when you graduated? Is there a project?
Yeah, like
Not in
the
this. In your
final
So,
sculpture.
the format is, so because I did painting, yeah, sculpture has a semester and exam where they give you an actual person sits and you have to sculpt their face. And painting, you kind of have to submit at least 20 to 30 works of art,
Ooh.
which is actually not much
Oh, okay.
because it's over 6 months.
Okay.
Okay.
So like it's not a lot. And I was a very fast painter, so like I could paint quickly. Like just to give us a week to do one thing.
Huh.
And I was to finish on Monday and Tuesday, and then I was to just
Damn.
do theater.
And you liked it. You liked it.
I loved it. I think it's funny, like it's even Karan and I were talking about this. I think the best stability I got as an artist was going through art college, because all these like interdynamics that comics are struggling with, I kind of went through that in art college. This whole sell out, your true artist, volume, quality over quantity,
Sure.
all of that I went through
Yeah.
at the
Even
most fundamental level.
at college level only, that's a big conversation.
Yeah,
that
so
this
I had
person-
that journey. So when I graduated, I kind of knew what I wanted to do and what makes
Nice.
me happy. But like, I unfortunately in stand-up comedy, it takes longer to figure out.
True.
So like, there was one artist who I said 20. So he used to submit 70
Oh God.
at the end of the semester.
Every 6 months.
Every
70.
6 months. So they used to.
And was it good? Or were you like behind him? Like
amazing,
yuck? Okay.
incredible? Like
Okay.
his there's a thing called a key sketch, which is the draft before you.
Huh.
Hmm.
He had 150 key sketches and he had 70.
Oh, this is like these musicians like unreleased
Yeah,
mixtapes,
yeah,
their
yeah,
reference
yeah.
track.
They
It's-
just have them.
Our
Yeah.
classroom, we had to exhibit half the. I'm not exact. Half the classroom was him.
What is he doing now?
Again, I'm not in touch with him. So he was terrible with social situations. Very
Okay.
like shy, didn't speak, and at one point he was even struggling to pay rent. And that's
Okay.
when I realized like it's counterintuitive. If you don't make money, you stop making art.
Hmm.
So inherently, there's no such thing as being a sellout.
Yeah.
Because if you earn enough money,
Yeah.
you will create art. And if you don't enough money, you do the worst crime, which is stop creating art.
Correct.
Nice.
And there was another girl who used to
Just go for it.
wasn't
Yeah.
skilled.
Horrible act.
She used to do
Oh,
spray,
splatter.
splatter art.
Ah.
Sell it for 20 grand in
Oh.
2009.
Wow. That's
2010.
That's like some-
21K now.
Yeah.
No,
Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and everybody used to really like despise her for it. But I was like, none of you have the skill like her to network and sell.
Yeah.
So she used to spend 10 minutes, make 25 grand each.
So networking is the art that
Yeah.
no,
she,
I mean,
she
I
mastered.
saw all the categories.
Yeah.
And there was another guy, his name was actually Govind, your dad's name.
I mean,
No,
my dad has
bro. He
more
was also
references to
Gotham. You're
sports.
forgetting.
Oh, sorry, he was Gotham. But he came third in CAT. He was great from the get-go,
Yeah.
from day one. And then he did a master's in art in IIT Bombay.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't have any trajectory. He was just amazing and he left amazing. There was many people who came bad, left bad.
Oh.
Some people just,
some people-
the graphs are like this.
Yeah, had potential, they grew. So I saw
Yeah.
all of this amazing stuff
Yeah.
in
But
college.
that's cool. dude.
Well, yeah.
I mean, this is nice to hear because it seems like you enjoyed your degree actually. Whereas I didn't at all.
Same.
I owe college for me being this person because it helped me discover my creativity and
That's awesome.
I learned that seniors, like, there's no such thing as seniors in CKP. Like, everybody just wants to help you.
There's
And
no ragging over.
there's no ragging.
No ragging.
They kind of know.
Man, our ragging was painting.
Yeah. They're like paint for half an hour. No, sir, please.
Please.
I don't know.
Please, guy.
It's like when you go meet another comic, there's this shared struggle.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, dude, once you graduate, you're fucked.
That's
Mm.
true. So
Mm.
that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
You're all together against the world. Whereas
Yeah.
in engineering is like we have to split up, get our best,
Yeah.
best chunk of the pie, biggest chunk.
It
of the
feels like
pie.
a zero-sum game.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because there are like, where your companies will have X roles.
Yeah.
And we'll have to go and your grading also is
Yeah.
GPA, right?
Correct. But you
Oh.
guys wouldn't have had.
what
Everything
is
sounds
grading?
like insult.
Yeah, what
But
is
I'm
No,
not-
grading?
grade. There was a
What
grade.
A, B,
Yeah.
and everyone, like, there can be a possibility that everybody is A.
No.
Okay, that's
It-
a-
They never gave A to anybody.
It's relative
Okay,
grading.
relative
you're
grading.
asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like nobody failed. You only
Huh.
fail if you didn't bring in anything.
yeah.
But nobody
But even
failed.
that also you can say like blank. That's my art. Like
No. The teachers
Hey,
are
why
too
can't
smart.
you say, bro?
yeah, I painted. It's a white, full
Okay,
white.
this is a good question to
Yeah.
ask. Since you've done so much of art and you've seen art, so you go to the art gallery
Yeah.
now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There are some paintings there which you can be like, this is that networking girl type.
Yeah.
This is how they've got here,
Yeah.
right? Because I can't tell what is
Yeah.
good or what is bad.
It's literally like, when I ask you a sports question
Yeah.
and I'm like, why is this guy such a big deal? And you like have to sigh and be like, bro,
Hmm.
you need to understand the context of this guy.
Okay.
So it's exactly like that for a painting. We're like, what's the big deal with this?
Hmm.
And then I have to like be like, okay, we need to find out what period this fellow made this painting,
Yeah.
when he made it. Was art illegal at that point? Was art movement not supported? Was he from a rich family? Was
Any overrated artists? Like the famous ones who they're not alive.
I think the new kind of narrative is that all art museums or art galleries have become the enemy they were trying to fight, which is they have shut out local artists. And it's become this rich network.
Yeah, because then is it to increase the value of what they're holding on to and just being
It just became a place to launder money.
Hmm.
And then people kind of forgot why they made the gallery in the first place. So now, like, if you're a street artist, they just don't entertain you.
Dude, I was thinking, because you grew up in Bangalore, I also grew up in Bangalore. Gotham, you moved there after college, right?
Yeah.
So
Who's Gotham, dude?
Sorry, Govind.
Yes.
We'll have to. What if the whole episode we put your name?
You can just do
down
the
here.
AI thing, make the age become old.
Can we?
Yeah, we can do that.
But it's funny how we are in Bangalore. The guys have the same trajectory. You and I have both, in some way, we were the goatee guy, and then you grew your hair. I sort of chickened out. I grew it for a semester.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, in my driver's license. It's
Hey,
there.
put it here, editor.
Yeah.
We
We
put
put
my
all
photo
details
here.
on the driver's license.
Yeah, full.
Yeah.
PAN card also I'll put.
Yeah.
And then you were in a band, of course.
Yeah.
Every Bangalore guy. How are there so many places in bands for guys? Everyone was playing music, dude.
I think because, like, in college, we could go perform at a restaurant, dude.
Yeah.
So I think that avenue creates that self-fulfilling
Avenue
thing
Road you're talking about. I used to buy books. Books, right? That's what we had. Imagine naming a road Avenue. Avenue is another word you go for when you don't want to say road. It's like
Yeah.
Avenue Road.
Yeah, bro. Tarang article will come now, bro.
Oh
for this
shit,
bit.
this is a Tarang bit.
Yo, Macha Tarang is killing.
Is it
bro.
a road or avenue? Please decide. Sorry, Tarang, you know this. It's only love.
Tarang, yeah, dude, you're the best, man.
But yeah, sorry. Why did we get here?
Avenue bands.
How Bangalore, everybody.
Everybody's in a band.
What kind of music did you guys play in college?
We played acoustic blues.
Blues.
Ooh.
Blues is everyone played blues, bro.
Everyone didn't play blues, bro. What the hell is
Bro, I'm in my world, like we had to, like all the teachers, whoever
Yeah.
taught us,
Yeah.
like my friend taught me first, and he was like an old soul, our age only, and he's
Okay.
like, bro, all this nowadays, what they're listening
Metal
to.
and all.
Oh no, that
Bullshit.
time I don't know what is it, Backstreet Boys, I don't know,
No?
whatever.
No, metal was popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like Pink Floyd.
Rock
Play
is-
Pink Floyd, which is
Oh.
not blues, but whatever. It's rock and based on blues. And so we used to play Pink Floyd
Oh,
for a
like-
crowd who hated. Like the young people, they're like, "What is this, bro?
Yeah.
There's one beat in 3 seconds. Like we need some."
Yeah, and sober Pink Floyd with that
Yeah.
adolescent energy, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And
is this?
like 10-minute solo.
Yeah,
This guy would
yeah.
solo for 10. Like the beginning of School of Rock, if you watch,
Yeah.
Jack Black does one insane long solo.
Yeah.
So we used to fight over that. I'm like, at one point, I'm like, now I know how to solo. I also want one.
Oh.
And he's like, bro, you can't solo, bro. And then I was like,
You
what
played
about this?
rhythm?
Yeah, I
played
played rhythm.
Okay.
So I had the most. Technically, the rhythm guitarist should do the most on stage
Huh.
because they are free to express themselves because they're just holding rhythm. But I was just like, you can imagine how I would be on stage. Just
No, but what
standing.
is so I know what a lead guitarist, bassist.
Yeah.
What is rhythm? Like which part of the song?
Rhythm
are
is
they-
like the guy who's playing the chords at the back. Sometimes
Okay.
there are two guitars you're hearing at the same time. So one is doing the solo, but there's another.
But not every band has a rhythm
No,
guitarist.
no.
Sometimes the
So it's
rhythm
not
guy does
needed.
lead also.
This guy's like not needed.
So it can
Nothing
be
is
remote.
needed.
He's only talking like an MBA fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Optimize.
lay off.
This guy is like
Just
one,
a drummer. We
one
need.
Ernst and Young guy is like, all right, let's cut this
It's
guy out.
optimized. Yeah.
Rhythm, just they can follow the rhythm in here. You don't need
Yeah.
the fucking rhythm.
Those are the first guys to get laid off.
Like Hotel California, the intro is played by the rhythm guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
And the lead is played by the lead guitarist. And the bass is that.
you know bass. The
Yeah.
dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum
Yeah, that
sound.
I know. That I know.
I love
That
to
was really
explain.
cool. When I found out bass, like I couldn't hear it initially.
Yeah,
But
No,
someone
yeah.
told me that this is bass, and
Correct.
when I would like try to search for it in a song, I'd be like,
I think
"Whoa."
bass is one of the coolest things because like if you were a bassist, you're automatically a sort of likable person
Yeah, you know
because
what?
it's not solo
That's what-
friendly, so you're working with other people.
It
You're
is an
serving-
inherently background contributor
Yeah.
who's
Yeah.
happy for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instrument.
Yeah, and it's
So the
often,
person is also like
One
that. He's like,
motherly
don't,
vibe.
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
don't look at me, bro. You do your thing.
Yeah.
Just
You need
go-
help?
Yeah, exactly. I'll go have one coffee on the side. You guys
Yeah.
handle
Don't
this.
pan camera to me.
What
Don't
were
give
you-
credit
what,
also.
What part of the band were you?
Just
No,
sing
it was
the-
an acoustic band.
Okay.
So I used to play rhythm, sing.
Yeah.
And when he used to play the lead or something, he used to do the bass and the acoustic.
Nice.
But again, I'm a very basic player.
Okay.
But
So that also corporate Infosys you went?
no,
okay.
we did. What is that? What's that place called where you get, if you have the hot wings and you finish it, they give you a free one?
Yeah.
Beef flat.
Wait, this is a restaurant?
It's a restaurant. Man, I was having
Where in Bangalore?
In near MG Road only.
Oh shit, everything is there only, bro.
Plan B.
I think it's Plan
Wait,
B.
no, Ice and Spice.
No, Plan B.
Plan B.
Wings is like
Plan B came
This
later.
on Wednesdays they had this, like for students they had cheaper wings and stuff. They were known for their wings.
Wait.
Could be Plan B only.
Plan B is later, right?
Yeah, much later.
Yeah.
The early places are like only place and they didn't have wings.
I got to play B flat once when like it got little popular. But we did a seafood restaurant every lunchtime where people used to just eat and ignore us.
Dude, how does that feel compared to stand-up?
Yeah.
Because music you can consume passively, you can talk.
Yeah.
Did you ever even then feel like, why are they not paying attention? I'm playing
Yeah.
something
At
right
one point, one gag I used to do was we used to sing a popular song and I used to change the lyrics and to see if they noticed.
now.
And Anup, who was my bandmate, was like, I was like, I'll change the lyrics. Nobody gives a fuck. Dude.
Yeah.
He's like, no, bro, they're listening. And I
Yeah.
started changing it. And
Yeah.
then he was like, oh my God. Yeah, again, all of this was training, bro.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah, so when people were listening, finally, I was like,
Dude, are you a lyrics guy or a music guy?
music guy.
You?
I don't know, dude. Lyrics, I don't know. Definitely music.
Music. I'm
Definitely
also a music guy.
If it's calling attention to it, then I'm a lyrics guy. You know, some songs they're like, yo, fucking hear these words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, always been moved by, I can't do this passive listening of music.
Yeah,
Like if
I
you-
get pulled in.
Yeah.
Same.
People like play music to study and work. I can't do
Oh,
that.
that I can't do. Yeah.
I impulse.
But it's a very normal thing, no? People
Yeah.
like,
Those are that lo-fi, all the best mix and all.
no,
those
dude, they're
things,
playing
24
pop songs and all.
I
the time.
struggle with that. Even with the lo-fi mix,
Yeah.
my attention goes to the music. I'm like, what is this person doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm like, I just sit and I appreciate the song.
Yeah.
Like, nice.
yeah. The work becomes background.
Yeah. I need like silence to work.
No, now lyrics, the good part is that on YouTube comments, you can go and like people will be like, oh, wow, look at Tool, bro. They said repugnant is something. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you hear a cover of a very famous song, you realize how great the lyrics are.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's when you start paying attention. That's
Yeah.
so true, man.
There was some, what is that, Gorilla song?
Feel gooding?
Not the...
Melancholy Hill.
On Melancholy.
Melancholy Hill.
Calling back to you.
Oh, that's Arctic Monkeys.
That's Arctic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dua Lipa sang it. And I didn't
Yeah.
know it's such a sad song, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a heartbreak.
Oh, it's a sad song.
Yeah.
Even I did.
And Creep also by Radiohead.
Creep
Oh,
is,
that's like, yeah.
That is Creep, bro.
No,
Pure-
but
pure
like when
sadness.
someone else sings it, you're like, this is like
Yeah.
a tragic Shakespearean
it's
play.
Very tragic.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, if the beat is catchy, no one cares. The ultimate proof is Every Breath You Take is the famous.
Yeah.
It's about a stalker, but Sting wrote that song about a stalker. Every breath you take, every movie make, I'll be watching you.
Oh.
But it's a love song
Love
to
song,
everyone.
yeah.
But he's like,
Yeah.
that's not what I wrote it about.
Yeah.
It's the beat. Is,
Like Mambo number 5.
what's that about?
About Mambo number 5.
Dude,
Nobody knows.
No one, he's never released the first 4 Mambos because they were not
Yeah,
good
yeah.
enough. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Dude, that day I heard Mambo number 5 on some DJ played it. I'm like, yo, immediately you can guess the age of the DJ.
Yeah.
Coming to my pet
Go
rant
for it. Yes.
is when people, you feel old, right? When Mambo. And then some young person is like, I don't know. And I'm like, bro,
You don't know the song.
you're gonna be old one day, you piece of shit.
yeah.
Like you're gonna be to be proud of
Yeah.
the fact. The only thing you're proud of is that you're young.
Yeah.
Is really sad.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But I honestly, maybe you might not be on with me on this. I never felt that way, dude. I never listened to music like, oh, this is what's popular now, so I should listen to
Yeah.
it. I always listen to old stuff. I listen to current stuff. Like even with movies, like when I was in the US, I remember this girl asked me, what's your favorite movie? And I said The Godfather, which is a very obvious answer. She's like, that's so old. I'm like,
Yeah, how
That
does
never
that
entered
matter,
my
man?
head.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie.
she said, have you not seen Mean Girls? She said. That was a
Mm.
response, as if that's the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
I never had this thing where I was like, oh, this person's an uncle.
Yeah.
I've always been like, okay, I don't know this guy.
Yeah.
But to dismiss the person only because he's older than me or she's
Yeah.
old is bizarre to me, dude. So now I'm getting all this like I've become a dad now, so I post stuff. And a lot of people like write sweet stuff, but then some people like, oh, you're uncle now. And I'm like, how is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it's probably.
I have a kid, dude. Obviously, I'm an uncle.
Also, they don't know when you're a father, they don't know how relationships work.
Yeah,
Like,
and
your
I'm like,
uncle.
And there's nothing sadder than a guy who is aging trying to be young.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
Yeah.
so
that
it's
is yeah.
more
that you should
graceful
roast.
to be an uncle rather than being like,
Yeah, yeah.
yo
That
boys,
you
what's
should.
What
sleep
comes
right now?
naturally? Be what comes naturally. to
Yeah.
you, basically.
And I think this applies more to guys because women obviously get harder critique for getting older.
Yeah.
But like when men try to look young, bro, like it's disgusting.
You ever see a
Yeah.
sudden makeover in some guy?
Yeah,
and it's
when like there's like the beard is like there's a line here. You're like, oh,
Dude, you got the
Dude, I never even knew I had this ick, bro.
Yeah.
the line.
You're right. I see the line and full body
Yeah.
is not maintained.
Yeah, it's uncle
This
body.
is
Like,
beautiful.
yeah, one line here.
Dude,
No,
you
I
ever-
thought- yesterday I went to get a haircut, and I generally in Bangalore I
Yeah.
go to one regular
Yeah.
whatever one style
Tony and
freaks.
guy.
Yeah.
No, 50 rupees.
Tony and guy.
The Ronaldo, Zayn Malik
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
poster and
yeah,
all
yeah.
those guys, right? This time
Yeah.
I went to some salon. These guys like, do you want haircut from like whatever, like our VP of haircutting and CHO or something?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, just give
Chief hair
regular,
officer.
regular haircut. And this guy just started like, he's like, your hair doesn't have mass.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be like this? And all. I was like, bro, I'm 35.
Bro, I just
Please.
realized I'm paying for don't talk to me. That's
Yeah.
what I'm paying for. Just do it. Two
Dude,
things I'll say.
First
bro.
job to be replaced by AI is that, bro. That they just put one thing on you and like, zing.
Also,
Wait, so if someone's cutting your hair and start talking to you, how do you
no,
deal
I'm
with it?
I talk. I'm just like this getting into talking about my
Yeah.
hair, what your hair is, which type. It makes me more uncomfortable. I'm like, I have this hair, bro. This is what I have. You just do this. Cut from here like this, and this one you don't
But
cut.
you've seen in the same thing, one guy comes and he's like giving full instructions.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, what life
No,
are you
I'll tell
living?
No,
Hmm.
because the thing is that why I don't like them talking is because they try to upsell.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's
That-
a business angle
Yeah,
to it.
it is. If
Not
they come
the,
like
you don't
small
like the
talk,
bonding you find.
That's fine.
See,
It's like
if outside the salon he comes and touches my hair and
Yeah.
be like, "Hey, bro, you don't have mass."
Hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
he's
would
done
edit it.
mass communication.
If he sees your hair, then he's like 1 second and he calls all the other hair people like, we've never seen this before.
Yeah.
That's cool. But in a commercial setup,
Yeah.
when finally the end is one like, oh, you should try this. This Kerastas will change your life.
Yeah.
Then I don't trust you.
But this
Oh,
thing.
but bonding is fine. Like they're like, sir.
Yeah, outside the salon, you can do whatever.
No. While he's cutting your hair, he's just getting to know you.
Yeah, that is okay. You can talk about you can sell other products like non-hair products. That's all right.
Yeah.
No, not even selling. He's
They're
just
talking bonding.
But in talking also, I'm ready to talk. But I now that you're bringing this up, my only contribution is I say yes, no, more or less.
Oh, you
Like,
don't
they
encourage.
carry the conversation.
Oh, you
I'm part of it because it helps them
Oh,
be calm while they're like, I'm okay, I'm interacting with the human. But I'm like, हाँ, क्या
dude,
करे
recently
भैया?
this.
क्या करे? That's my most common answer.
Yeah,
सही है
yeah,
सब
yeah,
कुछ. सब ऐसे ही चल
No,
रहा है.
recently I have this extroversion has come out of me where if they bring up some topic
start.
and I try to give off one sentence,
Yeah.
like sometimes you're cutting the hair and he's like, आपको तो पता है कुछ बदलने वाला नहीं है.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me.
Oh,
give
you
off-
start a debate.
I give off and like, आपको ऐसा क्यों लगता है? आपने किसी को नहीं देखा है बदलते हुए? I'll give off one.
Nice.
And then they pause, and then it's pretty cool, dude. Like,
I think my fear is it's rooted in very middle class mindset that if the conversation becomes interesting, he'll take longer to cut my hair. I want to go. I want it to be boring, so he's like, this guy's giving me nothing. Chick, 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 get out of here.
oh, that's true.
But this thing you brought up about the guys who have great hair,
Yeah.
but nothing else is like maintained. That just resonated with me. I just
Oh, good
remember-
clothes.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
one guy in the airport change room and he combed the shit out of his hair. He had the circle and
Yeah,
the
man.
normal comb, and he was like
double.
double. The guy when everyone's looking at how
Yeah.
much this guy's grooming.
Yeah.
And honestly, everything else was.
Do you assume that's narcissism or just a lot of self-love?
It could be self-love. It could also be rooted in some sort of there's some sadness also about
Yeah?
inadequacy, feeling of inadequacy. Like this is the money shot. Like this is what they need to look at. Distract from everything else.
Oh.
But was he like well kept otherwise?
No.
No.
It was
Just the hair.
Just the hair.
Maybe he had a Zoom call where his face was going to
Okay.
be the, because everyone was noticing this guy's combing.
Yeah.
Like in the airport, nobody combs like that. Especially when you're boarding a plane.
Yeah.
That's not the environment. Where...
I feel it's kind of like a Maslow's pyramid kind of thing, dude. It's like,
Whoa.
Whoa! The top of the pyramid is the hair. Is that what you're saying?
man, when an art student tries to sound smart, it
Yeah,
just gets
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
knocked
Bro.
down.
Bro.
No, like I feel like in India, like
Oh,
we're
the
not-
hierarchy of needs guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes.
In India, like we've not reached a stage where people have their own sense of fashion. Like we've not given that luxury yet.
True.
But like you see, I know this sounds like I'm being racist, but I genuinely feel like people from the Northeast have such an incredible sense of fashion.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like they encourage that side of culture in that.
Yeah, it's not frowned upon. It's like part of the
Yeah, they
culture.
encourage like you
Yeah.
discover yourself, be a little unique.
True.
And you see somebody like dress and you're like, man, it's like, I didn't even know this was an option that you could go out
Yeah.
and have a distinct personality just
Yeah.
by your
Yeah.
choice. And I'm talking about men. Women obviously do
Dude,
that.
it's,
Yeah.
I think we're all like, I'm still on that path. By the time I'm 75, I'll accept that you can wear anything that
Yeah.
you want to wear.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
Like, but guys have, like you're saying, 2 pants usually, maybe
Yeah.
3.
Much as really, like, I wish we had more energy. I don't know why we're so exhausted. I think we have to invest energy in wearing clothes. Something happens. Immediately
Dude,
exhausted
We
that.
could totally plug like a company now, like a paid partnership with which company is your favorite?
Peter England.
Involved.
Peter.
Louis Philip.
First thought was Peter England.
Yeah, I love that name.
Bro, nothing
It's
hard.
such a desperate try to fake
No,
that it's
nothing.
England.
Yeah. And like it's in Tamil Nadu, Peter is like a slur also,
Yeah, it is.
right?
Oh.
Like, hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Is it from Tamil Nadu? Any
Then no,
idea?
but it's Arvind Mills only, I think, right? It is. Peter.
I don't know. Might as well call it foreign
Yeah,
product
yeah.
good.
Yeah, John.
That is so true, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it. Peter England. I remember that moment I realized it's an Indian company. I was so hurt, dude.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
all your Alan Solly.
Alan Solly, Van Heusen,
Van
Heusen.
Hoisin sauce.
Oh man! But the ones which are American, or something you won't realize. Arrow
Yeah.
is American. I'm like, what is this lame?
Arrow is
name?
American, I
Arrow
know
is
that.
actually American.
Oh.
Unless I'm being fooled at another
Yeah,
level with
different
them.
level.
This
yeah.
one, no?
They're
That
shell company.
Bata is Italian, no?
Bata's Czech.
Czech,
now.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like India is where
Yeah.
they do their business.
Yeah.
I've never heard about Bata showroom anywhere. Have you seen a Bata showroom elsewhere?
No.
I don't
I
think
never
it's
checked.
like
I never
WhatsApp,
checked.
right? It's like WhatsApp. They're like
I never
American.
checked.
Never checked. Bata is where I learned that marketing, not gimmick, but it
99.
works. 99.
The 99
Everything
one.
ends on a. It's not 2000. It's
Oh.
199.
Yeah.
It's
It,
not-
I fall for it, bro. My
Bro.
brain's like, this is in the lower
Yeah.
yeah.
But
decade.
I asked for the 1 rupee back also. I was like, give it back. Give it back.
They're like, bro, buy some socks or
Like,
something.
2999.
99 paisa.
Yeah.
It just goes on. You
It
never,
works, dude.
It always change.
When I say 2999, I'm not thinking of 3000.
Yeah.
Any. I'm thinking of 2000 only, dude.
It's so true. It just works.
Yeah,
man.
it works
This
really
is,
well.
what, this is what they teach in MBA.
Oh,
All
yeah?
this psychological stuff.
Yeah, but
But
then,
Yeah.
what's the dirtiest thing you learn in MBA, bro? That you,
Dirtiest
when you were
thing?
reading this, you're like, it's dirty, but
No,
it
this
works.
price, the thing that Apple uses, the anchoring thing, that is like dirty. as
what is
hell.
that?
They say that like iPhone, they'll be like, okay, iPhone, a new iPhone will come.
Huh.
They'll be like, okay, 2 GB storage is there
Huh.
for $599. But you can't use 2 GB. You want some more?
Okay.
Okay, to put like $100 more.
They give
$100
you
more
an
dollars.
amount they know that will not be sufficient
Yeah.
for them.
And
Oh.
you ladder yourself. It's like, taking yourself to jail types, right?
It's so
Oh.
true that feels like it won't work
Yeah.
intuitively, but it does work. Once you're in the middle of that journey,
Yeah.
now you have to pay more to.
Oh, how is this different from upselling, anchoring, and
No,
upselling?
so the thing is that like upselling is the same only because upselling is generally like if you buy a laptop and then they say that okay, buy one laptop case also.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That is upselling
Okay.
primarily. But anchoring is basically if you're going to buy a MacBook, you have to pay like whatever, like 1 lakh you have to pay, right? So in your head, you're like, okay, I'm paying 1 lakh for sure.
Hmm.
Okay.
So now should I pay 10,000 more or 20,000 more?
Oh.
That in the perspective of 1 lakh doesn't seem a lot.
So you purposely make what is that thing called?
Anchor.
No, it's a Gen Z term. Nerf the 1 lakh model.
Yeah, no, correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes,
that you
nothing.
definitely buy the 1.2 lakh.
Yes. You see in MacBooks, you would have done that.
Yeah,
most
this is
probably.
also that second cheapest brand of wine is what sells
Yes.
the most in a
Yes.
They do
restaurant.
that in cars also. They won't put fog lamps and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
base model. Like,
His
I
model
have
has
fog
3 wheels. They're like, you want the fourth?
Yeah.
one? Come.
Dude, they shamelessly put that steel wheel, dude.
Oh.
Steel wheel.
Yeah,
That,
the base model has steel wheel. It doesn't have the alloy wheels. You know that Maruti, that
the old one.
Oh, the
silver
cap,
looking
hung cap thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
They do that in the base model. You're like, I can't go in front
at
of
least
my
it should
family.
have one pointy thing outside, like so you
Yeah,
can
Ben
slash
Hur.
another one's tire.
Ben Hur jacket.
Yeah. Like the dealership makes a face if you ask
Yeah,
the base variant.
Yeah, what? We don't look at that one. It's in that room. You want it,
you only go take it. Here's the key. Go
do
find
one
it.
thing. You go home and GPay me for that car. I don't want to look at it. That's so true.
Yeah,
man.
some dirty shit. That they teach us a lot.
This reminds me of that Brian Regan bit about refrigerators. He's
Yeah.
like, what is the guy selling me? He's
Yeah.
like, if he was honest, what he's saying is, this one keeps your food cold for 600.
Yeah.
This one keeps your
This is
food cold for
800.
800.
This one,
This one, $1,000 keeps your food cold.
Keeps the phone cold.
I went for Trevor Noah's show and he had a great bit that I still remember. He's like, if all of us went on a flight and he suddenly got up
Yeah.
and we're like, I paid this much for my seat. And then everybody starts getting him and telling them how much they paid for
Yeah.
their seat. For the same flight, there would be a fucking riot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I paid 3,000, I paid 12,000.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah, so it's like, it's really messed up what
That
they do.
is
Yeah,
epic.
dynamic pricing that
Yeah.
comes in. It's
Oh,
little like,
man.
That's an MBA thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All MBA things.
dude. I mean, see, capitalism is what has propelled this world to.
That is true.
This. We are
Well,
trying to be on the
little-
good side of wealth inequality.
Little socialism, he put little socialism.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Bro, with that 20
Too much
lakh
social-
fees, right? You know what?
Oh yeah, I am fees. right?
yeah,
That's
20
true.
lakhs.
Fair.
But we had like 7 lakes.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
inside.
Did they maintain those lakes?
Yeah. They were like this one, monitor lizard and all came out.
Oh, that's the sign of purity of the lake. Monitor lizard.
Haven't just had mineral water
It's monitoring.
Monitor
Yeah,
lizard.
monitor lizard is like, who's absent today? Let me write on the board. Sorry, I had to do it. I had to.
Oh my
But
Well-
speaking of airports, you had a thing which you were saying you're really pissed about.
This dude, like this is one problem I have to this time also.
Yeah.
I came from Bangalore, right? So one guy is there. So I don't like putting my bag in luggage, checking in, and all those things. I want to run out
Yeah,
as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So one had like a trolley I carry,
yeah,
but somehow at the edge, like once you give the boarding pass, you're getting in. One guy will be there.
Yeah.
Like you have to check in
yeah.
this bag.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That like,
You don't like that.
bro, like I crossed everybody. Why are you here?
At the finish line, they
At the
took it
finish
from
line, you can't be like, give the bag.
Bro,
you like
I
that?
can't even tell you how many times I've tried to escape this guy.
I always.
It never works, dude. Many times I just go without eye contact, purposely like he's not looking at me. I want his bag.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at him, he's like, oh, this guy's looking at me. Take his
No,
bag.
so you just have to say, I say that I have power banks. Full power banks. This is a bag of power banks. Live
I'm
wires.
selling
Bag.
power bank.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I dress up as a suitcase. I'm like, you put me also with the bag then. I don't get separated from my suitcase, whatever happens.
What a giant suit.
I'm just inside the hold with all the bags.
I have a different one. I go with my guitar, no?
Huh.
Oh.
Everybody hates me.
Bro,
Everybody hates
I
me.
want to learn this. How do you travel with guitar? I literally, when I moved from Bangalore to Mumbai, my mom is like, take this guitar. I don't want it in the house. I'm like, no, this stays here.
You know, that's another pet peeve I have. Bro.
Yeah.
Everybody you see in the flight listening to music. How the fuck you think that music was made, bro? By few
AI. I will
gentlemen,
listen to AI music.
few gentlemen who sacrificed time and learned an instrument and recorded it so that you can listen to the song. And the hate musicians get for
Yeah.
carrying an instrument.
Yeah.
I think macha.
I mean, you'll have double pain, right? You'll have guitar and camera stuff. If any
Yeah.
camera stuff.
Camera stuff is okay. I think obviously it's logical that he's taking 2 bag spaces
Huh.
for one. So
Yeah.
I
No,
have to
camera,
like,
you have to remove everything during security also, right?
You're used to that.
Macha, don't even get me started, dude. It's a bane of my. You know, my last special, I didn't do music because I just couldn't carry.
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
like, I can't do this guitar thing anymore.
Dude,
And
also it's a constant, a guitar is a target for like people clock it and they make assumptions about you
Yeah.
immediately.
You're like, you're some
Yeah,
druggie.
who the
Yeah,
fuck are
who
you
are
types?
you?
Yeah, big
Yeah.
guitar guy.
Yeah. Either you're druggy or you're like a loser or
Yeah.
you're not making money.
I've literally made my flatmate Aman. I mean, I didn't make. I told him, you buy guitar, I'll teach you, so that I have a guitar to play in Bombay because I
Smart.
can't carry one. Man.
And
Yeah.
you teach him one class.
I taught him, but I know statistically people quit within months, so I knew.
Dude, this is also interesting. It's like, it's literally like a plateau, like everybody tries. And the point where you learn guitar is where 80% drop off happens. And the people who get through that, learn it for life.
Full, huh?
And it's like a great analogy for like, I think creative field also,
Yeah.
where it's the hardest point is where you actually should push the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, it becomes self-learning. It's like this.
No, there's a point where you're like, it's a fork in the road where you're
Yeah.
like, okay, now I got it.
Yeah.
Its bucket list is done.
Yeah.
But do I now add it into my life or do I now?
If
move
they
on?
had just pushed, they'd have learned guitar for the rest of their life.
Yeah, bro.
But they just gave at the hardest part.
Gautam is also classically trained. musician.
Piano.
Piano.
What?
Yeah, but not anymore.
Hindustani classic.
Not Hindustani piano, bro.
Then?
Piano.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That's
you
no
did-
Hindustani. That's
Like
harmonium.
Trinity and all.
Yeah.
Which grade?
Grade 4.
Okay, 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah,
What's the? How many are there?
8?
8. Yeah. But why you stopped? Is this just too
Yeah,
stress?
the parents' pressure.
The money.
I was a prodigy in my son.
But they only got you into this, no?
Yeah, they got me into this and they got me out.
Bro,
also.
this is a classic Indian parents
Yeah.
trope. They get you into it and then they're like, oh, now he's enjoying too much. Now time to study.
Macha, how
Pull you
many
out.
times uncles have been like, oh, art, you did a degree in art. Look, he followed his passion.
Yeah.
Same kid you weren't allowed to do.
That kid is sitting like this.
Yeah.
Like, you only made me not for. Dude, I had this. My family friends we had when my friend, he used to be really good at drawing, and he used to draw. He was obsessed with Titanic,
Yeah.
so he used to keep drawing the Titanic. My parents were like, "See how well he draws Titanic. Why don't you draw?" So I also drew like an idiot some shitty Titanic for a year. I don't even like this. Why am I doing this? I just drew Titanic.
Like different angles of Titanic,
Yeah,
or
how
just
far
like
I'm
the
going to
same
impress my
Titanic.
Why did you
parents.
draw like Batman or Spider-Man? Like
They
normal
wanted Titanic.
kids.
They just wanted Titanic. It
Like
was
different times of the journey. Like,
Macha,
Yeah,
back,
like, that was what killed
back
me.
then Titanic was like porn, bro.
dude.
It
The
was.
naked scene, the whole
Oh,
movie
no,
was.
not that.
It was
Oh,
it was
he-
tainted. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
dirty movie.
Dude, I slept in theater. We had gone to watch, and I slept through the full romance. I woke up when the iceberg, like the iceberg, woke me up. When that the
Same as the Titanic
yeah,
people.
same as the people in the Titanic. I was sleeping in my suite. I'm like, oh shit.
Same as the people in that time.
Dude, I love that Dua Lipa has a song where that in the video, it's an existing joke, but she's used it in the video,
Huh.
which is that it's the Titanic disaster from the POV of the lobsters that are going to be cooked.
Yeah.
So they get freed when it crashes, they go home. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Wow.
But this Titanic, I also it's fascinating. I drew this. I used to like.
You used to do
infographics.
Titanic?
Infographics. I used to like.
What an
Making
MBA. What an
infographics.
MBA guy, dude.
Oh.
No, when I was a kid, where I used to like making infographics, and just
And
basically
what?
a huge chart,
Oh.
and I would draw like the night that I have made this the night Titanic crashed, and I would draw Titanic. It left from this place
Like a
at
comic
this time.
strip kind
like
of
a
thing?
comic strip, and then when it crashed the iceberg, it had 3 holes in the
Wow.
hull.
So you did like the most boring comic strip ever.
Like,
Wow.
everybody knows the ending.
But that's cool. But where did this motivation come from? Where does this idea come from?
I mean,
to
the
do this?
Titanic movie came out. That's why. I mean, I was not ahead of the curve.
I mean, we were drawing boobs, bro. I don't know why you-
Did you have one?
no.
One which you
Two people.
5 kids they were drawing boobs, and then Gotham is just like they could have been avoided. They could have been avoided.
We could just.
They just don't write.
At least the hand on the glass scene. Did you draw? That's
I remember that. That was beautiful.
No, that same thing. When I tell people I went to art college, like what drew naked girls.
Yeah.
naked girls. So as if you can't draw in whichever college you are.
In engineering, college, we
yeah,
do.
yeah. Dude, in school, I had this classmate who used to draw like naked women,
Yeah.
but way too early. Like we were in class 5 and 6 and all, and we used to think, what's
There's an
wrong?
appropriate age for
We used to
drawing.
think, what's wrong with this guy? And that age, we were
Oh.
like, yuck, dude,
Yeah.
what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah.
We didn't know he's ahead of us.
Ahead of the game.
Yeah, I was like,
now what does he draw?
all these yucky things he's
Yeah.
doing, I don't like it. I'm drawing car and all.
Yeah.
Now, then after 2 years, I'm like, what should be in the car?
Naked. Girl.
Young boys are the most disgusting living
Yeah.
beings.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
it's almost like we were that.
Yeah.
But now when you see like a group, when I see a group of like young kids in the audience, I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
they are filthy. Like,
you're like,
Bro, but tell
okay.
me something. Do you ever...
tell me something.
This happens to you where you're like, no way I was like that at this age. This happens too often to me where I'm
Yeah.
like, no way, when I was this age. Like this, a Gen Z person was sitting in the front row of the show and just looking at the phone
Yeah.
and looking at me like this, and I was like, bro, just pay attention. He's like, I'm paying attention. He was almost like, I'm doing nothing wrong here. I'm doing one more thing,
Yeah.
like I always do. You continue, no?
Yeah. Second screen.
Second screen.
You're
I am
second
second screen, bro. And I was like, bro, I cannot even. I never felt that old before. I was like, bro, in our time we did one thing at a time.
I have the opposite thing when I see a young person, I'm like, how are they so advanced? Like
Wow,
the way
man.
they dress and the way
Such
they
a
talk.
positive guy.
Wow,
dude.
man. Yeah.
I'm
No. I mean, I feel like
I'm
I
being
was
a hater over here.
No, I was a dumbass, dude. Like
That's true.
I-
They become like fully formed
Fully
people
formed.
with personalities earlier.
yeah, and like
Yeah. I also watched fifth standard. I was also boobs. I was drawing, bro.
You're drawing boobs,
Yeah,
or what?
yeah.
oh, so at least on the Titanic there was
Yeah, yeah, there was something.
Bro,
there. No,
I
Titanic was
was-
earlier. Titanic was third standard.
Bro,
So you
Fourth
did
standard. I was in
infographics
Dubai.
before
I remember
boobs,
Dubai. I drew it.
bro, in fifth standard, if you drew two round things, I'd be like, oh, motor. You're
Dude,
trying
Dubai.
motor right now.
I mean, fifth standard. Yeah, I started watching the
The
Infographics.
naughty things in fifth standard.
yeah, same.
Actually,
Fifth
I'm
standard,
trying-
sixth standard. Yeah,
Maybe.
Fifth standard is
sixth standard. I got caught. That's how much I was watching in fifth standard.
yeah, same.
Eighth standard.
My
too was
dad caught
crazy
me,
for
dude. Very embarrassed.
No, for me, my principal caught me.
Principal.
Yeah.
In school you're watching, bro.
No, we were watching in NIIT. You know,
Yeah, computer.
yeah,
In that
Proper.
computer lab,
yeah,
you
in
were
the lab
watching?
we were watching.
Bro, in every computer lab in engineering, it's already there in one
No, I know.
drive.
So this was like for people to come and study like HTML and whatever Java.
So
and
you were
all.
making your...
And two people were on the side with the monitor to the side.
Oh, dude, I've never seen naughty videos with another guy.
You know,
yeah,
I do. It was
That's
only with
very
another
tricky.
guy.
Very tricky, dude. I don't
Yeah.
know.
For me, my first,
Because I'm like, inherently, this fella has a boner. It's a little gay, bro.
so that's the thing, right?
Full
I didn't
game.
know anything about that. So I didn't know anything about anatomy. I just knew that I liked watching that.
Oh, yeah?
And I did not please myself
Oh.
till like 10th standard.
What?
Yeah, 5 years
That's
of just
insane.
academic watching.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
That's...
I
bro.
it just,
So when you watched it, you didn't feel anything?
I felt like love.
I felt love. That's like how the
If only this
Beatles...
lady had a blanket.
This is how the... This is how the Beatles...
Someone, I wish I could clothe her.
This is how the Beatles used to talk about sex by just saying love. I felt love.
Yeah, no,
We know what love means.
Completely all
Are you being
right.
serious right
No,
now?
I am 100%. 10th standard, my friend told me that, so how was it? I was like, what? How was what? And
The
he was like,
storyline?
yeah. And he was like, did you decide? And then he taught me. And
He
then,
taught you.
No, no, sorry. I mean, he told me. And then I went and tried it.
Yeah.
And
10th standard.
10th standard, I tried.
Sorry,
it.
10th standard.
by
10th standard, I tried for the
10th
first time.
standard, I was
So
a veteran.
imagine the first few weeks.
Grizzled veteran I was.
Yeah. I was
I-
a veteran.
Switched hands 3 times. I think.
I was I had done 2.
You're doing tricks and all.
Yeah. I had done 2. I was in Iran by 2 stations in Iran. Two tours. 2 tours. Yeah. What are those tours? I done 2 tours by then, dude.
Oh my god, that's so
No.
crazy, dude. Till 10th, I can't imagine, dude.
Yeah.
What a life, bro. So you were into the pervert stuff early.
Yeah, but
you
I didn't know what to do.
As an artist, you just
That's
pursued
true.
it. You were
Yeah, and as an auteur.
as an auteur.
Yeah.
5 years.
5 years of
5
just watching.
years.
And I watched like more than anybody.
And in those 5 years, we were like
Yeah, because
5 years a slave. I was.
Because we don't watch a lot because usually there's an end at some point.
I was just going on.
You're just like, I have no
Yeah.
end goal.
Bro, even in there, if they had metrics that went back to them
Yeah,
back in the day, like this one reading which is going till the end of the video. We never
Yeah,
see-
Gotham
and then
at,
the next video also is clicking.
Gotham at 10th and like, I've finished all the porn.
Yeah. Bro, that's probably if there was a concept of porn metrics
Yeah.
which you could analyze.
Yeah.
You could literally look and say who's the consumer, everyone, and then director.
Yeah.
I want a,
Editor, director.
I want a Spotify rap of my porn
Yeah.
this year.
Spotify rap is wrap them up at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
before we let
that's
you
right,
go, we
yeah.
have to do a couple of things.
No.
So, otherwise, we planned all this and all. We should try it.
Yeah, we're just yapping away.
Sorry, man.
Do you, we had this idea since it's Broke Studio. It's a very flimsy premise, but since we call it that.
Yeah.
If there's anything you did early in life or even now, where people are like, wow, why you try to save money on this, bro? Like
Yeah.
anything where you're like, let me. There's no point spending in
Mm.
this aspect of your life. Is there anything like that?
Yeah, it's basically with clothes.
No.
I used to do, in Bangalore it works,
Mm.
where I used to save money on clothes by layering. So at one point, my shirt at the first 3 years gets to be the main shirt. And initially then it
Yeah.
goes into the inner layer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then so I buy in the new outer layer,
Yeah.
and then it keeps like going
Like
back.
a snake. you would shed inwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a recycling snake.
No, the third stage was it becomes my home sleeping.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
So the first is front facing,
Front
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
B2B,
Yeah, front end.
and back end, and then home.
B2B.
First C2C, and then it's B2B.
Oh, so because
Sorry,
the
B2C.
weather allowed you to layer, you're saying that's what you're saying.
No, I was just like, I can't keep buying clothes, but I can't
Yeah.
look like I'm like not like
Trendy.
trendy.
That's so
Yeah.
true, dude.
So then, and the people are like, dude, it's okay. You can wear the same thing again. I was like, oh, that's an option.
yeah.
So then now the new thing is now I buy any t-shirt I buy XL or triple XL cause
Triple XL.
okay, double XL.
Huh.
Not triple XL. And
Yeah, I was
because now my entire Tracy's mom, Tracy's dad, Warren, Lisa, they all use my clothes.
Okay.
So
That's-
then I realized it's
Bro,
a great.
that's a proper middle class mindset
Yeah.
translating into.
So when they have to come home, I'm like, don't carry any clothes. You can just
Yeah.
wear my double XL, and I have these big, like amazing. M&S makes amazing shorts.
yeah.
It's very expensive, but it is pure cotton,
Hmm.
and it doesn't wear, and it has a beautiful elastic. Nobody carries clothes now. They just come home and they just wear my t-shirts. It's great.
Dude, that's
Ah.
smart and that's ethical also. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I used to always use the ethical angle for why I'm not buying clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
And it's not like they're compromising. The t-shirts
They are
and the
really
shorts are
good
so
quality.
way more comfortable than their clothes.
Yeah.
dude.
So it's
That's
like,
great. Actually, this reminds me like earlier when you buy clothes, I used to always be like cheapest option.
No. Yeah.
And but the concept of thread count,
thread
and
count,
GSM,
GSM,
all
yeah.
that, I'm like, dude, this is all nonsense. I'll maintain it. It'll wear at the same speed
Yeah.
no matter what. That goes out of the window the moment you buy like 2 of those
Yeah.
t-shirts and
Yeah.
you've washed it 3 times and it's like one
Yeah.
you pull that one and then the whole thing comes out.
Yeah.
Suddenly it becomes sports bra.
It's just a collar left.
Yeah.
behind.
But there's also this problem where whatever clothes are washed and they are usually put back on the top, right?
Hmm.
So then I use them again.
Oh, that's
so
so,
then
true,
the
man.
top layer t-shirts are wearing out and the bottom have never been taken
Yeah.
out.
And then like one day you're like, hey, this is also there.
Yeah.
And
Really be like, okay, this
that's
one.
so true. I've had this where people are wearing new shirt. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I've had this forever.
Yeah.
It shows how much I'm cycling at the top only.
Yeah, once in a while you should like flip it like a mattress.
That's true.
You know you have to do that.
Flip a
You're supposed to
mattress?
flip your mattress every year.
I should,
Why?
man.
It depends on the label. So some mattresses are 2-way and some mattresses are 1-way. New ones are 1-way, but all the older mattresses are 2-way. So to prevent sagging of the mattress, you
Whoa.
flip it.
Thanks for that. I needed that clarification.
I need to flip something else.
All right. Thank you so much.
I'm
Follow
uncomfortable.
Gautam, follow
Thank
Gautam
you.
and Shamik for more blah blah. See you.
Guys, isn't that the main camera?
Oh yeah, follow us for more.
follow, guys.
Guys, it's just this one also will do.
Follow.
Peace.
Follow.
See you next time.
Thank you.